Hey everybody, it's me ActionPacked here, giving you guys some gameplay on the map Biolab for Exo Survival within Advanced Warfare. And, I'm pretty excited because, it's just, I've been playing a little bit for the past couple hours, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go for a high round in this. And I tried it, and I actually got to 67. I couldn't have imagined that when I first began playing this, but, because, I only got to like around 10 and 12 and sometimes even less than that. But now I kind of figured out what things to use and what I should upgrade. And now I got to round 67. So if you guys want like a strategy video or a tips video on that, maybe I can make one for you guys. Just subscribe, leave me a comment, and I'll be sure to make a video about it if enough people want to see that. But what I can tell you for right now is that the rounds, how it says 17 down in the bottom left, that is almost wrong in a way. It has like a little exponent on the top right of it that really tells you how much rounds I've completed. And if you don't know this already, every 25 rounds, the map like flips, as they say, and it resets to round 1. Now the map doesn't actually flip, but that's the terminology they use on screen. They say like, congratulations, you have completed this, set of survival rounds or whatever. This map has been flipped, blah blah blah, going back to round 1. And then it gets a little harder. So it continues to get harder, but it just, gives you another set of 25 rounds. So that 17 with the exponent of 3, that means that I've completed 2 full sets of Exo Survival 25 rounds, which that'd be 50, and then I have 17 currently within the set that I'm in, which would be the third set of 25. So that's what it means, but I don't know, it's really not that complicated. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying, but there you go. There's the after action report. But if you guys want to see any kind of videos, let me know down in the comments below or send me a private message. And there is a playlist on screen and in the description if you guys want to see more videos like this and more. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.